Hi there guys, welcome to the YouTube video here on the channel. My name is Emily Jane. Today I'm unboxing my first cosplay purchase of 2022. So the box does say this way up. I'm holding it like this so you can't read my address. But I thought I'd unbox it on camera just so that, you know what I'll do? I'm going to put my hand over my address and their address. My address isn't anywhere else on here that I haven't noticed, but you can see as well. I'm doing this for legal reasons, just because this was an expensive ass purchase. You can see the box is undamaged. I've only put my hand over the address. I was that excited to do this unboxing. I've not actually prepared anything that I can use to open the wrapping with. You're doing well today, Emily. You're doing really well. So, no, it won't. If I had some keys, I'd use those, but I'm just going to use a shaving razor because I can, and I know how to. So yes, what is this purchase? Well, you're about to find out. Something that's actually quite a niche cosplay fandom, I want to say. I'm trying to think how to phrase it, you know, without thinking it. There we go. Use one of these to open it instead. So yeah, it is a mask of sorts. It is known as a Kigurumi mask. Now, Kigurumi is, again, I'm going to butcher this horrendously, but it's basically a living doll. So you basically, normally, if you, again, it's a Japanese thing, as you can imagine. All things that are slightly strange are Japanese. There we go. And yeah, I can open this side. So it's just taking me a second to pull this all off. There we go. I should just pull this off initially, shouldn't I? That would have helped rather heavily. But yeah, so to be honest, I'm saying strange, but to be honest, it's not even that strange. It's just different. So basically, think mascots, but anime characters. So, you know, for example, obviously if you ever go to one of the Pokemon stores, Pikachu is always a fluffy mascot because Pikachu's inherently, we'd like to think fluffy, let's be honest. Whereas if you had a Ash mascot, for example, I'm using this in really broad terms, as you can see, that wouldn't really work because, well, apart from hair, Ash isn't really that fluffy. He's a prepubescent teenage boy, so that obviously wouldn't work. So what you tend to find is, sorry, I'm just really excited about bringing this up, is that you get, I say they're, sorry, this is just a really big box. There we go, I'll do it from this angle. Hang on, I need to show you guys this a bit better. So I'll do that, I'll do with that. Can you see that? I'll just tip it down a bit further. I'm sorry about the mess behind me, I will edit that out. Ooh. As you can see, I bought it from Kigurumi Sensei's doll. I absolutely love their work. It's just, like I say, this was a really expensive purchase, in the region of £380, which again, for me that's a lot, because if you think, for example, my Ariel dress was about £120. My Ariel wig was about £30, so that's £150, all in-ish for a costume. Whereas with this, all I've done is bought the mask. I've not bought anything else to go with it yet, and it's £380, plus £80 to Boris for customs payments. Wow, this is so well wrapped. Also, I burnt my eyes a bit because I'm looking at this, I'm seeing the ring from my ring light. But that is probably on a bit bright, if I'm honest. So anyway, but yeah, you find anime, you know, anime characters tend to be portrayed as what Kigurumi is. So basically, wow, just seen it. Is basically doll. Let's just quickly slide you out. I'll do it with you guys thinking. So you can see the way she's designed is it's very much a human proportioned and sized face, but it's just obviously a mask, so you can embody that character a bit better. I'm just gonna put her on for the first time. So yeah, now you notice I stopped talking as soon as I put the mask on, and that's because dolls don't talk. But wow, I don't think this really comes across on camera, but she's an absolute work of art. And that's what I love about, you know, well, I've only ever bought from Kigurumi Sensei store. I bought a mask last year and I had to sell it quite rapidly because with COVID, I got in a really bad financial position basically. But I just look at her now and she's an absolute work of art. I'm not, you know, I've not bought a costume, I've bought a piece of art, and that's what I really like about her. And yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do an outfit swap, and you'll see me being a doll in a few seconds. All right, see you in a minute. Hey guys, so I've just done an outfit swap. So I decided on one of my work dresses just because, I don't know, it felt about right. So in terms of what I'm wearing, Emily, why are you wearing spandex everywhere? This makes us feel uncomfortable. I don't blame you. So, to be honest, this outfit, I bought this online as part of a Kigurumi outfit, I guess. There's sort of 3 main parts. The mask, which we've got. The costume, which, for purposes of today, is just a blurring black bless. Yeah, sure, that's definitely what it's called. Yeah, so, and the third part, sorry, is what's called a haratai. Yeah, sorry, I don't do Japanese pronunciation. The reason for that is you meant to basically do as many of your human features as possible, but still, you know, retain that side of human things. So, like, for example, dolls don't have arm hair, right? I have arm hair. Now, when I was looking at the sort of professional grade haratais, they were like a lot. And I thought, you know what? The last time I had a Kig mask, I was a little bit uncomfortable wearing it because it was really, really hot, and this one, we'll see. So what I did is basically picked up an open face morph suit online. So you can see it just pulls up like this, and that gets put away. And I'm going to find a way of probably just using a bit of tape across my nose to keep it in this position here. But again, this is my first time wearing the costume. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff to be figured out. Like, I've not actually put the mask on properly yet. The last time I put it on was the first time you guys saw me putting it on my head, which doesn't really count in my opinion. No, that's my background. The edge is my background. Oh well. So, let's give it a go. So, she's absolutely gorgeous, like I say. I mean, the camera just doesn't do her justice, but she's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so the long-term plan is to get a proper haratai, but until now, this one will do. What is this attached to? I'm just going to kick the wig out of it. There we go, and just leave that in there. So, let's see how I can get this on my head and see how awkward it is. So I can see the mouth. So, that was a really quick 1.5-minute try on. I think I might be a bit big for these masks. The reason I say that is, if you line this up, you see these little slits over the eyes. That's how you actually see out. and there's the mouth hole. Both are really tiny. To be honest, this mask, I mean, I was really hot the last time I was wearing, the last one I wore, I was hot within like 2 breaths. This one I'm fine in, so that I think the heat was probably just environmental at the time, I guess. But at the moment, my main issue I have is, as I said, my head's really big. For those of you who are into hat measurements, my head is I've got a 64 centimetre circumference head. Obviously, my head's not just egg-shaped oblong ways, it's also quite, my face is quite tall. Which, I say, it just complicates seeing out of masks like this because you've got a very narrow field of vision. And I think there's probably a perfect sweet spot that some people fit, but those some people will be quite small. And I'm not quite small. But I you know, I do like wearing it. I just feel like I'm probably sound like Darth Vader like, when I'm wearing it. But that's fine. Let me know what you guys thought. I'm definitely gonna try and wear it to a convention. But you know, there's no two ways about it. I'm gonna need a human to be with me for it because she's just impossible to see out of. Like, I've probably got, you know, I joke about, sorry about that. I joke about sort of fursuits being like you're holding sort of 2 toilet paper rolls in front of your eyes. This is like having one scrunched up toilet roll in front of one eye because you can only see out of one eye at a time. Or at least I can. But you know what? She's absolutely adorable, and like I say, even as far as just a work of art goes, that's pretty awesome. She's pretty awesome. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you found it a little bit interesting. Let me know what you think of Kigurumi masks. If you're like one of my friends and a bit scared, let me know. If you're like me and you think they're quite cool, let me know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.